Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, home to the North Carolina State Wolfpack, and the fans here on this leg of Tobacco Road have been getting ready since early this morning. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the NC State Wolfpack offense is on the field and ready to start the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Got it in the middle. It's Charles. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll run it from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Gets it out quickly. Fights off a defender. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. He wants to throw. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Line getting set on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Charles. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. So Clemson's offense will have its first possession of the game. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
Just such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays. So him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Here comes Clemson with another first down. They'll try the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Using his legs to buy some time. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. They'll operate out of split backs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, he's making it look easy out there snagging that pass. Sammy Watkins, Mike Williams, T. Higgins. Great Clemson receivers in recent years. These guys just got open. They found a way with their speed and their route running ability. It's a lot of what this guy does here, too. He makes it easy on his quarterback.
Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's off. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They'll run it on the counter. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
It's caught. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Quick completion to the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. He'll try to do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now on 2nd down. The give on the inside. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. He's no stranger to the end zone. His 50th career touchdown grab.
Doesn't matter who's calling plays. Doesn't matter who the quarterback is. You throw this guy's direction if you want to win games. He is a difference maker. He's one of the best in the nation. 50 touchdown catches is incredible.
It's just incredible production and just sustained production consistently week in and week out in the lineup. You know, you're going to throw him the football, you know exactly what you're going to get. What an unbelievable number to hit.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by 7 over Louisville. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Trying play action. Snagged on the outside. It's Charles. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. NC State will pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. The back goes in motion. They'll throw it on first down. He makes the catch. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll throw it on first down, using the quick game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they've got on second down. It's a draw. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. 8th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback on the keeper. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Going up top on first down. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. NC State needs to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Steps away to find some room. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
PAT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
To the ground to try to move the chains. The Tigers will move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number one, right? Every single game you go into last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got him, and nobody's close. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He makes the connection. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's caught. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
I'll be honest, I expected this guy to put up huge stats this year. Never would I have imagined, though, that he just surpassed the 4,000-yard passing mark this early in the season.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He's got it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And this one splits the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, NC State! Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They're lining up for the kickoff, and let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run.
He's got it down the left side. He's loose. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Sam Houston has the lead right now. Huntsville has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Middle Tennessee. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He's back to throw on 2nd down. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Fast motion from the offense. Wants to throw on first down. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Trying to find his man on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He's got him in the flat. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They're working that left side. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Clemson will send the punt team out. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. From the gun, running back on the move. He's there to make the stop. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. They'll leave it with him. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Handoff from the shotgun. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pass intercepted. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? I beg to differ.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He looks that one in nicely. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wideout in motion. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Running back goes in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The give to the back.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground, in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really be dynamic. And this guy is having himself a day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
31, NC State, 21.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this has got a lot of running room. The 10! Touchdown, North Carolina State! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
31, NC State, 28.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 25. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. He's going to pass. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Wolfpack! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he did it. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. Still running at the 40. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Clemson is quick to the line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, you got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeps looking downfield. They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Colin.
Guys, this winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
Red pass, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Finds his target down the middle. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Grabbed in the middle. It's Westbrook. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. He'll start this drive firing. Good timing on the quick out. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. He's got his man. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Getting some heat. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Immediately fires to the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. Brings it down on the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They're going to run it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. He's going to pass on 2nd down. And he's got it! Touchdown, NC State!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. FIU has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 14 to Liberty.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on second down. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. He's looking to throw it. It's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. They're going to throw it again. Got his man out of the backfield. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the big fella. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. It's complete on the right side. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Looking to move it through the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And the Tigers headed quickly to the line. He wants to throw here on second down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, look out! Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the boulevard. They march 79 yards on the drive, and he closed the deal by racing 35 yards to pay dirt. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Working the middle, it's complete. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The completion short of the sticks, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He's got an open man. Open runway ahead. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Working that left side now. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. got him downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Clemson jumps to the line. Looking to go up top on first down. A strike downfield. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He wants to throw. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. It is perfect.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And it's pretty clear the defensive game plan through 30 minutes has been just trying to hang on and hope for the best against these electrifying quarterbacks. Whether it's throwing or running, they've dictated how this game has gone and maybe made those defensive coordinators question their career choices. Going to be fascinating to see which defense cracks the code. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
North Carolina State will kick it off to open the third quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Clemson.
We just went into half. We drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He could not get it in. They were going for 2 to try to push this out to a field goal lead, but they'll stay on top by just 1. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Bob.
Yeah, you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion. NC State going up tempo. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Smashes through. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now it's second and goal. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got second and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got third and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on fourth.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, North Carolina State! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Looking to throw. Forced out of the pocket. They get it into the end zone. Two-point conversion is good. The lead stands at 7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 15, here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He's right on target. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Makes the grab. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Clemson is quick to the line. This guy has the look of the next big play receiver at Clemson in the vein of T. Higgins or Mike Williams. Or can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. He's looking to throw. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. He'll pull it on the read. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They try to pop a run on the draw. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. They'll give it to the back. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Makes the grab on the left. They get him down after he makes the catch. Now on second down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Wolfpack hoping to pay off this red zone trip. Looking to throw for it. That's caught. It's Charles. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Now on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. From the gun, the running back has it. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. How good have they been on third down today? And another opportunity here on third and goal. They'll go to the air. A little release to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. It is good! And now the lead is even bigger. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes his connection. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Now on first and 10 from the 26. He's going to pass. Fires downfield. Finds a man on the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on second and 11. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Clemson will send the punt team out. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. The give from the gun. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Wide receiver shows motion. On second down, he's looking downfield. Got it behind the line. It's Westbrook. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his back in the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. It's on target and complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. They'll try to bully their way for the first. The Tigers will keep this drive going. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Clemson jumps to the line. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Lets it fly. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. FIU has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 16 to Liberty. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. He's looking to throw it. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This offense has a second down play. Give to the running back. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Charles. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Leaves it with the back. Discards a man. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. NC State now operating from the red zone. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Leaves it with the running back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Smashes it between the uprights. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
3rd down coming.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes a move. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Off the play fake on first down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Flips it out in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Jukes his way for more. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Second down coming up. He'll do it himself. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll pull it down. Finds a crease at the 20. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback doing that to your defense.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Going up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run the option. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Going for 6. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Field goal is good.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. The give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Clemson will send the punt team out. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the move, it's Shaw. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. On the option. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
Return goes out of bounds.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Now improvising. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. Clemson is quick to the line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
At the 40, there he goes. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
First down for the offense.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Arizona looks like 5 miles of bad road today. Offensively, the wheels have come off. Defensively, it's been one pothole after another. They're trailing by 14 to Iowa. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little stamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Looking to move it through the air. Fired in there, but incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he's got it inside the 20. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Made the grab and finished the deal. end zone. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Now after the short completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking for the score. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
That's one of the only ways you were getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ball game to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offense's turn. I need to score and score quickly.
A 1st down for the offense. He wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Using the quick game. They almost got a 1st down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. Clemson jumps to the line. He'll throw on 3rd down. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson 1st down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
And a lot of times when you're in your own territory and it's 4th and 1, you see the offense try to draw people off sides. No, sir. They said, we're going to get this thing. We need 1 yard. We got 1 yard. We worked on it all week. They were successful. Nice aggressiveness early in their own territory.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. There lets it fly deep downfield. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He's got his man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Got it! Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover this onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
On the option, he'll toss it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, he missed it. No good. Missed an opportunity for a little cushion. The lead is still 5.
NC State, 76. Clemson, 71.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Second down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down, trying to get to him. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. A 5-point game here, getting very late in the offense. Will stay on the field on fourth down. Lofts one high and deep. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.